Yo, welcome back, Crypto Goats. Today, we are going to be telling you how you can find hot, trending Solana meme coins, especially whenever it comes to using Dex Screener. Now, if we take a look right here, you guys can already see we got a brand new token that is blowing up like crazy. So the big question is how do you find these? Well, let me go ahead and start it, guys. Once you go to Dex Screener, you guys are going to see it right here on the left side that you do have many different type of blockchains. Now, obviously, Solana is blowing up right now, along with a massive amount of meme coins. So if you collect on Solana, you're going to be able to click right there, and you guys will see that we have a lot of different tokens. Technically, you can look for the past trending 5 minutes, the past trending 1 hour, past trending 6 hours, and even the past trending 24 hours. Not only that, you can take a look at the top gainers. You guys will actually see right there. You do have all the top gainers. You can see that some of these are absolutely crazy. For example, we got one up about 280,000%. And just kind of scroll down the list, you guys can see that there is a massive amount of tokens that are currently up today, right? Sounds easy and simple. It sounds easy and simple, but there's a lot more to it. We could also go right here to new pairs. You can do the same thing. Check out the previous hour, all the brand new tokens, past 6 hours, 24 hours, 3 days, or even the past 7 days, right? So there's a massive amount of opportunity. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and talk to you about the ones that are trending. Now, these are probably the safest ones considering the fact that they are gaining a lot of attention, a lot of buys, a lot of sales, and a lot of transaction with a massive amount of volume. Now, that is personally what I am always looking for. So how do you get started? Well, for example, let's click on this one right here, which is trending number 1, right? You guys will actually see that we have the name right up here. You even have the contract address. So we can actually check that out here in just a few moments, right? So pretty easy and simple. And you can even see that this token is technically bought on Radium. So you guys will see right here that this thing has already blown up like crazy, and technically it is still blowing up. It's still gaining attention. So the question is could it be a good opportunity, right? Could it? Well, if we go ahead and kind of clear up this chart here, right, we're going to get rid of all the symbols and stuff. You guys will see right there, boom, easy and simple. So I want you guys to understand what you can actually do is you can check out all of the transactions. You can kind of click up. It's blowing up right now, you guys. So you can kind of pull up all the transactions. You can go to type if you would like, and you can click on, say, buy. So you can see buy. And if you'd like, you can even put in the amount of orders that have been put in. So, for example, these are all the orders over, say, a total of $10,000, right? And you can actually see some of these wallets here that have massive orders, right? You can even put in, say, you can filter by the wallets that are buying. So for example, you can see that this wallet right here has a massive amount, right? They have a massive amount of this token. You can even see the buy symbols, right? So very important you guys understand that, right? So you can technically change this if you would like to. So you guys can technically go through all the buys and you can go through all of the sales. So for example, let's put this as a buy and sale over 10,000. And you guys will see right there that same wallet is actually doing repetitive buying and selling, right? Constantly, right? So maybe they're just jacking up the volume. We don't know. But what we want to talk about, you guys, is that if you look in the hot trending, if you look at the new pairs, you guys want to see, obviously, tokens that are clearly uptrending, right? So, for example, we have this one, which is blowing up. Beautiful, massive ascending triangle. There's a good chance that this one is actually going to blow up a lot more, which it kind of currently is. You'll see that there's a little bit of a resistance there, so it is trying to blow up. And if this thing continues, this thing is probably going to go a lot higher, right? So it started from all the way down here, you guys, all the way down here, and it has continued pumping up like crazy, right? You guys can even go right here to what is known as top traders. You take a look at top traders, and you can take a look at the top transactions. So you can actually see this one, this wallet right here. They bought at, say, they only spent $1,400, and they came out on top of the total P&L of $45,000. And you have these ones as well, which I think that these are technically the contract and everything. But you guys will see another one, right? So a lot of people actually have made a lot of money from this project, right? You can clearly see that, right? There's a lot of people. These are the top traders who have actually made a lot of money for this project. Now, one of the important things to talk about is going to be right up here. You guys will see that we do have some projects with liquidity, right? You want to make sure that the liquidity is burned, and you want to make sure that it is locked. You do not want any type of tokens, say, for example, that don't have this little circle. So if we actually go back here, we can actually see some projects. We can take a look at the past 24 hours. Look at this. Some of these are extremely red, right? So there's a good possibility that some of these literally have no locked liquidity or anything. So this one right here, it is locked. You can see that. However, you guys can clearly see that the token is dumping like crazy. So how is that possible? Well, it all comes back to the people that are buying and selling, right? The people who are buying and selling the token. You can even go to, like, say, 5,000, right? And you can see, once again, we got some of these that are pumping and dumping. So you'll see right there that this same person, right? You can actually see there was a lot of volume here that caused this thing to pump up, and they sold, right? Same thing here, pumped up and it sold. There's a good possibility that this person could be one of the people who are responsible for this thing to continuously sell off. But well, let's say we want to lower the amount to, say, 500. You can actually see that this same wallet is putting in a massive amount of orders, right? You can clearly see that, okay? But you can even change it from other wallets. You can just kind of scroll through. So it's always important to do your own due diligence, especially with these tokens. So as stated, you can clearly go take a look at a lot of these, right? You can go to new pairs, like I stated. These are the ones that you have to be careful with, considering the fact, say, for example, this one might not have any locked liquidity. So they do have a thing, but it states right here there's very low liquidity, right? So you want to stay away from projects that have this, right? You want projects that have good liquidity. You want projects that are gaining attention and moving up. Now, it's a possibility you could only have about 50,000 market cap and only 10,000 liquidity. So you just have to be careful and pay attention to the wallets, right? So you're technically looking for tokens that are currently in an uptrend. Like I stated, I would be looking at tokens that are uptrending, especially ones like this, right? So big, massive movers. That is what you're looking for. You can even see this one right here. I mean, this one eventually also blew up, if I'm correct. You can see that, right? From way down here. Not every project is going to be able to do this, right? Not every project is going to be able to blow up like crazy, okay? So it's going to be important that you guys keep eyes on these projects, right? So some of these I have been buying as well. So look for them, you guys. Look for the trends. You know, just pay attention. Go to the top ones. You can do gainers. You can do new pairs, trending, whatever you'd like. Trending is normally the best. Just pay attention to the trend and make sure that it is still going into an uptrend. And I would highly recommend that you do not buy at all-time highs, right? So, for example, this one just hit like an all-time high. However, it's starting to sell off, right? So you got to be careful. So if you guys are looking to purchase these, you can actually go to Radium, right? You can actually purchase, say, on Radium. So, for example, if you find a token that you're interested in, you can simply just go and find it. So, for example, let's say we're interested in this one. We can go up here to the copy button, right? We can go to Radium, and you got to make sure that you connect your wallet and everything, which is going to be important, right? But once you officially do that, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to import the overall token address, right? Which is very important, okay? So you can simply go right here. You can go to copy, and you can go to paste, and you'll see right there that you can actually import the token right here. And technically, you can swap out your Solana for the token, right? It's always going to be important as well that you check out the overall contract addresses. You may be hit sometimes with some kind of fee. So you want to make sure that you have enough gas, right? You want to make sure that you have enough slippage, okay? So always important to check out the tokens as stated. You can simply just go here to Soul Scan. You can go to copy and paste and check it out as well. You can even make sure that they do have some socials, right? So you guys can see that we have like a Twitter and Telegram. So let us know exactly what you guys think about this. Go and pick it up. We'll see you in the next video, and ciao.